When I say the word customer service, what does it mean to you?
Serving the customer. Alright, it's basically taking care of your customer. You don't have a business unless you have a customer. And in life, you don't have a purpose until you're providing service. That was generally across the board. As a human being, we come to provide service. So you want to make sure that you're providing value and you're pleasing to the people who you want to add value to. So why is it really important though? Do you have an opinion on that? Like, why is it significant to you?
When you focus on the customer as a core part of your business, that is when your company will do well. If you have a customer oriented way of dealing with your business, whether it is through the product, whether it's through the service itself, whether it's through the back office, it only makes the process for the customer easier, right? And it would allow them to come more often, to take your goods more often, to take your service more often. That is why it is so important.
I don't mean to cut you. Exactly what I said a while ago is the exact philosophy of Jeff Bezos,
Amazon.
He believes that he believes exactly what he believes. It's not just standing in front of the customer and smiling because he has no physical presence. It's all about the back office and delivery speed and options and ease and reliability of systems.
So Jade,
I think you're a Jeff Bezos. Yes.
Jade, are you talking about the Jeff Bezos interview in 1999?
If there's one thing Amazon.com is about, it's obsessive attention to the customer experience, end to end. And that's what those distribution centers
But you're not a pure internet play.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is do we provide the best customer service. Internet, schminternet, that doesn't matter.
I agree totally with Bezos.
There's a supposed short-sightedness of Bezos, because if you go and do any kind of management, you realize that you have a thing called internal customers and external customers.
True.
Amazon have a lot of staff problems.
Right.
So you have to remember your staff is like an internal customer. So you have to create a culture where all your customers are serviced. And that's why I think customer service is important, because basically it is business. Are you providing value and care for the people we work with and the people we provide a service for? Because that is the entirety of the business. The people who produce and the people who consume. And you have to make sure you have excellent customer service to get the best of a business at any point in time.
Excellent point, Jade.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of viewers must listen to what you just said a while ago. Because if you don't work on the efficiency and the effectiveness of your staff,
and their welfare,
I was going to move to that.
Yes,
and their general welfare, right?
Yeah.
Those intrinsic things that they need to function, right? And we can all go into the hierarchy of this, but we don't have to go as in depth. But it is important to have their buy-in for them to understand. So listen, you're making a product that is going to be well consumed by people who appreciate you and give that pride in work, and also you yourself as a business owner have to take time into understanding that people work for you and they have their own social and psychological needs.
But in Jamaica, I don't think we have all these things properly in place. You go in Jamaica, you want to buy something, sometimes they get treated like, why are you doing here? Why do you even come? Just go, we don't bother buy anything.
I think the current state is not great. And I think it's up to entrepreneurs, business owners, HR people to not just be on their staff about customer service, but educate themselves about customer service.
Personally, I don't know what we do, because just like what you're saying, the owners and the CEOs of some of these small businesses, their staff are literally expressing a sentiment that they have passed on to them. So I think because of Jamaica and the lack of variety and competition sometimes,
yes,
you find that people ill-treat people because
of what they're being given.
Because I've been in pharmacy, I've been in discount pharmacy, don't want to call the name, but a pharmacy that has discounts. And the security guard was walking me down, and I had to ask, why the security guard walking me down? And I go to the cashier and I say, where's the manager? Because the security guard is walking me down. She said, I'm the manager at some point or the other. And I said to her, the security guard is following me around, and I don't feel comfortable. And she said, why do you think he's following around? Are you doing something for him to follow you around?
That was a response.
It was very disappointing. I don't want to share the same sentiment, but it just, to me, showed the state of customer service to a great extent. I'm sure they have some customers they treat well, but it's not the customers that you treat well. It's the customers that you don't treat well. That are going to remember.
Vis-a-vis, that's why you have said what you have said. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, back to the point, you said it best. Where it is coming down from, they don't have a clue. So the owners, the employers, the HRs, the management, they must educate themselves about customer service in order to educate their staff.
I don't even know if that's it, because at the same time, the security guard was he didn't say anything much. He was just doing, and it was obvious. The cashier, at the time supervisor, because this is probably like a year or two ago, she wasn't very nice or easy to work with, but the pharmacists at discount pharmacy were exemplary.
Wow.
Very nice people, very good customer service, takes care of. So how do you have a question in Jamaica is about consistency to me.
Yeah, so this disjointed, that's why I'm saying the message is not going down in unison. Because if the manager Jade is in charge of the entire store, not just the floor, but inside the dispensary as well. So there must be something that
but some companies have it right, because I know, for example, you go into a GK insurance. It's some of the best customer service and the nicest face and smiles. And keep in mind, somebody does hit into your car. But these people have a feeling, okay, everything is okay, you're gonna figure it out. This is the process, sir, we'll go about this, we'll contact you, they sit with you, they talk with you, they make it comfortable. So I think it's just different approaches and just different cultures.
How would you improve it? How would you improve it? The current state of Jamaica.
For me, it stems from an earlier discussion that we had some time ago. It's about your HR effort, the people that you hire, your human resource. I think that's where you have to get through to the people. I think Jamaicans need to adapt using the policies and procedures. I know it's going to sound very highfalutin, but the reality is that we need to start the testing. What they call that? Personality trait testing. Fine, and people need to do more in-depth research into who they are hiring, because a lot of the times it's the people. It begins with the people and their natural disposition.
Right. Because somebody who come in an interview can be somebody totally different.
So you have to be the interview process that we use as small businesses or big businesses. We have to try and dig a little deeper. Do a reverse 360, which Ray Dalio, PhD's mentor, said. You go back into the person's past, use the references, and actually speak to the persons who they used to speak to in the past. And that give you a better idea of what they have been doing, how they have been doing. So I think customer service is something that if you want quality people, you have to put in the effort
to get those quality people.
Question. So then why is it that when we go overseas, these people tend to have so much better?
Because the reward system is better. So in Jamaica, we don't have a great reward system. Our income per capita is not high. We don't have not all companies can give added insurance or added.
So you think that's the issue?
That is an issue in terms of keeping premium talent. To understand that I may have a highly talented individual, I may not hold that individual for the rest of their working life. So I need to understand that I want the best from this individual, and that individual needs to understand I want the best from them, but at the same time I can't remunerate them at that level. But their work over time will speak for itself. So if they move on from me, Jade, to another business, I will give the highest of recommendation with that quality work. So people need to understand, boy, you know, I'm not gonna work here forever, so I just go work. No. Have pride in what you do, in your work, so that you can move on to the next level with a higher recommendation. Because Jamaica is very small.
Yeah, I guess that's a point. But it just goes to show you how important customer service is.
Right, it is.
Because even them looking at the staff and looking at the boss and whoever is there, the leaders, they have to provide that internal service as well. So customer service is key, and it's the reason why any business exists in general. So,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, we don't want to stretch too long on it, but yeah, customer service is very important.
It's very, very important.
Very, very
hey guys, thanks for watching Financial Fitness JA. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah.
And also, if you feel free, leave a comment down here. Don't be bashful, but be brave, be bold.
Yeah.
Alright? And of course, we do this.
We do this, bro.
We do this.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. Let's get it, guys.